A creme caramel is a classic self-saucing custard. Versions of creme caramels are enjoyed in different parts of the world and are also known as flans or puddings. To make espresso creme caramels, grind and pour a double shot or 60 milliliters of your favorite espresso and add 50 grams of cane sugar, 150 grams high-fat cream, 1 egg yolk, and 1 whole egg. Mix well to combine and set the custard aside. To make the caramel sauce for the bottom of the glass, scale 50 grams cane sugar with 25 grams of distilled water and cook the sugar to caramel. Scale 25 grams of distilled water to add to the caramel when the caramel has reached the sugar crack stage to stop the cooking. When working with hot sugar, it is a good idea to have a bowl of ice water nearby. If the sugar gets on your hand, you can dip your hand into the ice water to limit the damage. Divide the caramel sauce between 3 125 milliliter mason jars and allow to cool to room temperature, about 15 minutes. The caramel needs to be very thick and slightly above room temperature or the custard will melt into the custard, creating a cream sauce instead of a sugar caramel. Pour the custard over a spoon slowly to avoid the sauce pitting the layer of caramel too, as a safety precaution. Screw on airtight lids and cook the custards in a water bath heated to 185 degrees Fahrenheit or 85 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. Transfer the creme caramels to a wire rack to cool slightly before putting them into the refrigerator. Before unmolding the creme caramels, let them warm up to room temperature, about an hour. Then place the jar in a shallow hot water bath to melt the caramel, but not the custard. If you heat up the custard in the top part of the glass, it'll melt into the custard, creating a cream sauce. So if you do not want this to happen, use a small peeling knife to cut along the edge. Make sure your knife goes all the way down to the caramel layer, and because these creme caramels were cooked in an uneven shaped glass jar under pressure, the custard can be difficult to release, so you have to be patient and wait until you see the caramel climb the edge of the glass. Then invert the jar onto a plate, give the jar a gentle shake or lightly tap against the table to jar the pudding loose, and tilt the plate to spread out the caramel sauce. To make a strawberry fan as a garnish, pick a nice plump strawberry and make a series of angled cuts spaced at the same distance, starting just below the green top, leaving it intact. Gently spread out your cuts to create the strawberry fan and place it on top of a dollop of whipped cream. Espresso creme caramel is very delicious.